And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got Cunningham. Horford is out there with Miller. And it's Santos in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Jazz, they've got McDaniels. Jason Tatum is out there with Gobert. Then it's Castle. Well, both these teams. Of course. Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Outside, Horford. Pass to Santos. Oh, good with the triple. And it's Utah's ball. It's a three-point game. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Cunningham. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Miller, the pass to Santos. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cunningham for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
And the Pistons with possession here. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Horford dishes to Miller. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Both free throws good for Miller.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Gobert with a screen on Cunningham. It's to Gobert. And that one drops.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
Tatum against Horford. Into Cunningham. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Tatum against Horford. Gobert with a screen for Tatum. And it's off from three-point range. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Cunningham passes to Horford. From deep three-point land, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
I mean, he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. The second chance effort. And Santos pulls it down. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Gobert against Cunningham. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Electric stuff from Gobert to finish the play through the whistle. You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Gobert, no good on that free throw.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you feel it. Let's go.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 13 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
Feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
Now, here's Cunningham. Horford the pass to Santos. Cunningham outside. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Horford no luck. Utah leading by 6. Here's Castle. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's covered closely. Here's Santos. Knocks down the 3 ball.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Bounce pass from Tatum. Here's McDaniels. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. McDaniels got his second basket of the night.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Caught up with Will Hardy a few minutes ago. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. So it's Detroit now, following the 3-pointer by Utah. Pass to Miller. Shoots over McDaniel. Miller, no luck.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And he can extend the lead to double digits. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing here by 8. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Here's Castle after the basket by Detroit. Pass to McDaniels. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Pistons trail by 8. And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania with a recent development. Shams, what's the latest?
Hey, Kevin. The Cleveland Cavaliers are not complacent. They are already making transactions. They're getting a guy who can make shots no matter who's on him. Michael Porter Jr. is tall, lengthy, gets good lift off the floor, and he has a very high release point. We've seen defenders run at him full sprint, and he just calmly rises up and knocks it down. You need finishers like that.
Thanks again, Shams, as always. Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Back to Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. Horford the pass to Santos. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots. And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Tatum down low. He's against Cunningham. Not going to go that time. Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, that's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
.103 left to play in the first. Pass to Santos. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Balls is checked in for Castle.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Detroit now. 11-point game. Pass to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. A steal.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Tatum against Olynyk. Cunningham looking it over. 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Tatum, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Jason Tatum taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
They've got Gobert. McDaniels is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Cason Wallace. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Cranes it from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Jazz leading by 11. Bounce pass, Wallace. Wallace with the screen on Cunningham. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Tatum against Olynyk. 5 to shoot. Tatum down low. Tatum gets it inside.
Oh, great patience from Tatum there, not allowing the shot clock to rush him while he finds his spot. And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Mr. Gobert. Dunk to finish it off. Wow, beauty.
And give credit to Gobert there. Excellent pass to an open teammate.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside, Barrett. Here's Santos. Defended by Gobert. Here's Santos. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Pass to McDaniels. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And it's blocked.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
Miller kicks to Cunningham. Off target with his three.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against Los Angeles.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
The Jazz making a switch here. Reza Shea checked in. Outside, Tatum fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Santos has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Tatum on the wing, guarded by Horford. From outside the arc, and Tatum with the basket on the assist by Gobert. Tatum's got the lead up to 14 now for Utah. Outside, Horford. Here's the screen. Here's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Gobert. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Pull up Jay. And it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 15.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Pistons trail by 16. Cunningham passes to Santos. Cunningham, a screen on Gobert. Back to Cunningham. Good on the three-point shot. Cunningham's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Picked by Horford. Pass to Santos. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
And he makes the first. And the Jazz with some changes. Silks checked in for Tatum. And it's T.J. McConnell in for McDaniels. The Pistons making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Break 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Now here's Gobert. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And Gobert throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Detroit's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Ware. And here's Cunningham. With the teardrop, right on the bucket. Cunningham's got 10 points in the quarter.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
So it's Utah now. Now McConnell. For 3. That shot off. Cunningham with some nice D. We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Cunningham on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Utah with the rebound. Riesage with it. Still yet to score. Heinrich sets a screen for Riesage. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Pistons trailed by 19. Back to Horford. Over Heinrich. Horford's shot is good. Horford's got 5 now.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Pass to Riesage. To the middle. Here's Heinrich. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
The Pistons have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Cunningham outside. 41 seconds left in the first half. Over McConnell. Cunningham's shot is off. Jazz leading by 19. Inside. Here's Heinrich, and Utah again with the bucket.
Really enjoy his work on the inside. The D was there, but helpless.
26 seconds left to play here in the half. And here's Cunningham. He's got 12. Horford with the screen on McConnell. Cunningham kicks to Horford. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Horford's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's Utah with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, Coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Their the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish. I don't want to
Come on. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Jazz.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
Man, what do you know about weight rooms, Kenny?
He knows how to avoid them.
Ooh.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here is Cunningham. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Horford is out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Santos at the 5 down low. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Pistons have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Utah leading by 15. Pass to McDaniels. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Pistons. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Cunningham passes to Horford. Here's Santos. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Cunningham goes up the baseline. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10. Pistons trailed by 15 and stolen by Tatum. Here's Castle. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Cunningham passes to Miller. From the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first.
And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Rudy Gobert is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Both good from the line that time. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Cunningham passes to Horford. Here's Santos. And Detroit with another turnover here. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Miami where they'll take on the Heat. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
Pass to Castle. Buried from 15 feet out. Castle's got 4 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here is Miller. Hits the three-point bomb. Miller's got 5 points so far.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And slam dunk by Gobert. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Right side Horford. Pass to Santos. The Pistons shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for Detroit.
The first one falls. Torres checked in for Utah. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Six on the shot clock. Can't connect from short range. Jazz leading by 18. Here's Tatum. There's the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And really easy to appreciate Tatum's ability. He doesn't back away from the contact when he's in attack mode at the rim.
And the first one at the line is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And Utah making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Then for the Pistons, Kelly Olynyk comes in for Al Horford. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And So Tatum nails them both. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
So it's the Jazz now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Launches it. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
A 3 of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
Pass to Santos. And another 3 for Detroit.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Castle. He has 6. Now here's McDaniel. And it's good, 2 points. McDaniel's got 14 points for the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Now that's aggressive play from R.J. Barrett, and that's how you finish, even through contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Silks checked in for McDaniels. And the Jazz with possession here. They lead by 14. There's the pick. And stolen by Miller. Here's Santos. No good on the shot.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Torres, the pass to Tatum. Off target from three-point range.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Jazz, number 1.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago, and their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Tatum. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Castle. Here's Reza Shea. Scoreless thus far. Pass to McConnell. The 3. Traps in the tray. And the Jazz lead by 17.
Now, he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Detroit's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Ware. Barrett with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Oh, yes, sir. And how about R.J. getting a little bit fancy with that one as he flushes it home.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Utah leading by 15. Here's Reza Shea. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Pass to Ware. Outside, Barrett. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the
Over Wallace. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Here's Rizachet. Down low. Here's Heinrich. Lays it up off the glass. Heinrich's got 6.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Has to wear. And that one is hammered home.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Utah leading by 16. There's a good screen. With the drive, and it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Wallace inside. Barrett covering. Here's Torres. And Ware pulls it down. Pistons trail by 16. Pass to Olynyk. Onside, Barrett. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. Barrett's got 12 now in this quarter.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rizachet wide open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Detroit's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Pass to Barrett. Over Wallace. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Jazz lead by 13. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Utah with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They've got Castle. Silk is out there with Rizachet. And it's TJ McConnell. And it's Torres in at the 5. That's the group right now for Utah.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Down by 15. And they double up Cunningham. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Daniels is checked in for the Jazz.
McDaniels.
Miller against McDaniel. Shot clock at 2. The shot that time not on target.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now McConnell. Here's Heinrich. And Santos pulls it down. Santos has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's his first personal foul.
Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too. And what you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size, see the floor, and initiate offense.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Ware. They set the pick beyond the arc. Rebound, Utah. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's McDaniels, and the Jazz, another three.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Now, here is Miller. Pass to Santos. Back to Miller. A three ball. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Jazz leading by 19 points. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's Cunningham. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Pass to Miller. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Castle. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And the first one drops. And the Jazz making a change here. Tatum's checked in. And Detroit with a change here, too. Horford's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Outside Tatum. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Tatum. Jazz passing it around. Castle misses. Pistons trailed by 19. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. They get it again, and it's in there. Santos has got 23 points.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now, here's McConnell. Over Cunningham. A shot by McConnell, no good. Outside, Horford. Pass to Santos. Miller outside. A rebound by the Jazz. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Gobert over Miller, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple of years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. Nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
Now here's Tatum, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Here's Castle. Tatum with a screen on Horford. Another miss by Utah. Pistons trailed by 20. Cunningham outside, and he hits the jump shot. 16 points for Cade Cunningham.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
Here's Castle. Another miss by Utah. Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Tatum with it. Fires to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And the ability to score in many ways. When Tatum drives with force, get out of his way.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Horford. Now Miller. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Utah leading by 18. Tatum with it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by McDaniel.
Even when Tatum isn't the shooter, he's dangerous. He can set others up to finish the job.
Pistons shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Pass to Santos. Now here is Miller. Misses the three. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all? That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And Detroit has possession. After the basket by Utah. Cunningham for three. To the left wing. The tray. A three-pointer is right on target.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Here's Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Tatum a screen. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Santos. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Utah.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rudy Gobert.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Here's Tatum following the bucket by the Pistons. There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Horford. This one for three. Bangs home the trifecta. 32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Tatum dishes to Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Here's the three. Al Horford with the rebound. And here's Cunningham. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And now, our player of the game, Rudy Gobert.